Alright, so this is gonna be a quick video on showing my small little GameFace AEG collection. And I would say this is a normal airsoft gun, but I can't really say that. It's a low power AEG, and this is a low power AEG as well. Both of these are quite different in low power AEG standards. This one is more so below. This is like for say you're like 8 years old, new to airsoft, probably even younger maybe. But this is just off my opinion. But this is more so like about 8s and above. This is the Pulse R76 or GF76. This, I do not remember the name of it. This thing has been through a lot. I even rewired it to go from out that back part. There used to be a magazine battery, and the clips was right there. It was wires right there, and I just switched it out. It's fed from the top part. It used to be like a scope thing. I don't really like it. And all the BBs was held in the scope at the top, and it would feed down to the gun. This is like a normal little AK, and it feeds by AK magazines. So this is a little bit more, normal. Has a version 3 gearbox, yet it's all plastic. Even the gears are plastics too. And this, the inside it's like a plastic proprietary little gearbox, small gears. The most FPS you can get out of this is like under 200. With this is about 260 on .20s, which is like .20s is the standard. For some reason, companies like to, not all companies I think, but most companies like to measure the FPS in joules based off of .12s, which is the lightest BBs possible. But enough talking, I'm gonna just shoot the guns and show you how they sound. And since this is a proprietary gearbox, this is how this is gonna sound. I don't got no semi-auto no more because the stuff broke inside. So I'm doing it manually. And this has normal stuff like the trigger contacts and all that. That's a really thin wire. I don't know why I did that. This is 7.4 volt. This is 11. I should have switched them, but I'm gonna just leave them like this right now. But I wouldn't complain. This is pretty nice. Once I get another version 3 gearbox, I can just take the one that's in here out and put a whole nother one in here. Because the body of this is pretty fine. It's shiny, nice, and all that. The only thing is it doesn't have threads. This doesn't have threads either, so it came with this. This, you could really probably take this to the field. You just be really like underpowered though. This, don't take that at all to the field. But this, yes you can. I think you can adjust the motor height as well. As you can see, the plastic gearbox all in there. Hopefully this thing don't ever break, because I don't know anytime soon if I will ever repair it maybe, but I probably would. But I don't think I said the prices yet. So this brand new, I think it would go for about $80, which is crazy, but I got mine from I think it was like a liquidation store maybe, and it just came with this. So I didn't get the pistol that came with the gun, or came with this, and I got it for like about 15. I think it was about $10. Now I got this brand new. I got this well, not recently. I was like Christmas, and I think this is about 100. Yeah, this should be about 100, or like maybe 120. I'll insert it how much the price is once I find out later on. But this has a safety. This did have a safety switch, but it had safety full auto and semi-auto thingy, but it broke. I kind of shoot this gun sometimes. I shot with my air rifle. That's why there's a hole both sides. I did set it on fire and all that. I've already talked about that before. But if you're new to airsoft, I would definitely recommend this, but only if you're like someone who wouldn't want to upgrade in the future. You would just like stick with this and never like try to mod it in the inside wise, then go with this. But if you're looking to like upgrade the same gun in the future, go with something else, not made by this company. But for just starting out, this company is pretty good. I even got BBs made by them, and they're great. They're just BBs, you can't really go wrong with those. I have a rail thing on here, you get out of optic. I took it off. I might put it back on though. This had a little, oh, it's not there no more. I could have swear it had a little reticle or something. But it's gone. What else? I even shot this underwater and it was still working. But if I like hold the trigger down, it will stay full auto. Like that. Good thing this doesn't do that. Another thing, this like the trigger likes to lock up. I don't know why. And this does have a hop up. This does not have a hop up. Wait, do it? No, it don't got a hop up. It got like some weird type of like just, I don't know. It's just weird inside. So I'm gonna put it on a chronograph and try to get the FPS for this, but I know for a fact I can get the FPS of that. It's gonna be really hard with this though, but I'll figure it out. All right, so the way I do this, I gotta load them from that little hole right there. So I got some BBs in my pocket. So you might be able to see that, but I'm getting some FPS readings. I'm gonna just let it go on full auto. Annoying to hear. It's so loud for no reason too. I'm still loading it up. It doesn't even really feed the right way. So I'm gonna just look at what I got on there. I'm gonna just read it out. I got 141, 143, 125, 143, 85, and 142, 145, 26. And yeah, very, very low. I'm surprised it even did 145. Is there anything in there? I think it is. Alright, but enough of this gun. I'm gonna get this magazine loaded right here. Alright, it took me a second, but got them in there. And let's see what it get on the chrono. Okay, so this isn't bad at all. You probably couldn't see it, but it was 280s. And then now just 279. That sun is in the way. So that's not bad at all compared to the other gun. And it does sound kind of good too. It's just that FPS. I probably could be able to like tune the gearbox a little bit, even though it's plastic, to give me about at least 310 FPS maybe. I'm gonna see what full auto do. Alright, that should be it. But when you do it on full auto, it gets pretty fast. But I'm gonna read the FPS real quick, and that's gonna be the video. All right, first one at the top is 267, 272. That says 271, 157, 269, 273, 278, 279, 274. So it's in like the 70s, and sometimes on certain occasions it will go 280. But I think the 280 is the highest I've ever seen. So I don't think it could ever do 300 on .20s. So that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. What was RPS? Oh, we don't got it on here. But yeah, they're definitely pretty close in price. And if you knew, you definitely want to get the GF76 instead of the other one, even though it does come with a pistol, brand new. Just get you that. It'll be way better for you just to start off if you not even like really know much about airsoft. But it's gonna be the end of the video.